be significant body contrast between the looser muscles. And if you were brand new to the sport, it doesn't work that way, does it?
Doesn't always work that way. Guys with long twitching muscles, which really helps their case.
His opponent, because he thinks that Miranda doesn't fight as well going back.
Yeah, both guys have landed a couple significant shots.
Fast pace.
He said that he was going to do in the fighters meeting that he's going to put Miranda on the backwards, and right now
Pavlik coming at him with as much aggression as he's shown. I think Miranda expects Kelly Pavlik, and right now Pavlik is showing no into the grill of Miranda and bangs him hard with a shot.
Has an edge. He can take a shot.
And Miranda needs to step away from that right hand and the ropes because he has nowhere to go right now. He's been caught a couple times with that straight right hand, which Pavlik is definitely getting through with it.
And Pavlik landed a left hook. He says Miranda's very susceptible to left hooks. And right now, Edison down. Kelly Pavlik not backing off, thinks he has Miranda going and wants to get him right now.
Miranda needs to keep that left hand up. He's got it very low. He's not even trying to stop that right hand. I don't think he knows how to stop that right hand right now. But that left hand of Miranda needs to stay a little bit higher.
One of the things that's happening, it seemed awfully soft. He's snapping it. So even though some of his punches are getting through, I don't see any power.
Well, like I say, I think it's very clear. Miranda expected to be the intimidator. Pavlik isn't intimidated at all. They are trading bombs at short range. And now Miranda starts to assert himself a little more and lands a left hook and a big right cross.
Before, and he seemed a little bit to his corner because he wasn't able to do what he wants to.
Pavlik, 38 out of 97, 29 out of 79 power. Pavlik got off and it's landing 39%. There's a big bomb by Miranda with the right.
Pavlik uses his offense in part as defense. He will throw 90 to now 100 punches. That could have been counted as a knockdown. He was sitting on the ropes. Miranda was sitting on.
Steve Smoger, this referee, has a reputation for very slow stop in a fight. He's the man to have as the third man in the ring. Both guys are going to get their chances with Smoger in there.
And Miranda looks a bit rattled right now. You know, he's a bit.
Why wouldn't he be?
He needs to definitely get out of the corner. I think he's had some trouble making weight, so he looks a bit spent right now.
He looks to me like he's bothered by the length of Pavlik, Lennox.
Not only that, but he's punching good out of the corner right now. He's catching Pavlik with some good right hands. But after he throws his combination, he's dropping his left hand, leaving Pavlik able to throw that right hand over that left hand.
Well, this is old-fashioned middle.
Bad in the heavyweight division. These guys are really firing. And now Miranda lands an uppercut and seizes the...
Miranda needs to keep his hands up, especially that left hand. After he's throwing the combination, he's putting his hands down.
Both guys get credit for world-class.
Pavlik landed the stiffer, harder, straighter punches, and I think that...
Never underestimate the will of Edison Miranda, who overcomes his absence of craft with an abundance of desire. They keep fighting, and the fight has realized already.
From here on out,
both style imprint on the fight, and
the more technically sound fighter right now. He's flat-footed, should be using the jab a bit more. Right now, they're happy slugging it out.
With a left hook, Pavlik with a
body a little bit more.
Body shot for Kelly Pavlik. Combination. Pavlik alternately stepping back to
picking Miranda up. He's standing in one position.
Below the belt line.
And he was penalized several points in his fight with the German Arthur Abraham for low blows.
He was penalized 3 points for low blows and 2 points for butting in the fight that he lost to Abraham in Germany. That's the only loss on the records of either of the two fighters. That was once again backing Miranda up against the ropes, going to work with the right hand. Miranda seems
very sloppy with his defense and offense right now, and I think
thrown more and landed more than Miranda in each of the 3 rounds. Harold, how do you have it so far?
Okay, Jim. Pavlik. Jim, I'll tell you something. What impresses me about this fight is leverage. Kelly Pavlik backs this guy into the ropes, and he's got real good leverage in it around, but so far
Seems to be swelling and closing just a bit. Pavlik's right eye is a little bit the worse for wear as well. You've seen blood from the nose of Kelly Pavlik already. It's an extremely physical fight in every way, shape, and form.
some ineffective punches, more slapping. Pavlik is throwing good combinations. He's that experience in that technical field. Hand up.
That's not going to do him any good tonight, Lennox. But one of the interesting things is you pointed out about how he throws more round punches, and so Pavlik has been able to avoid them by keeping his arms up and making them go around him.
And the reason he does that, that shows good.
Miranda has no snap on his punches right now. Just throwing short stuff to try to get Pavlik off of him. Is able to back Miranda up and land bigger shots.
Hands down by Miranda still.
Seem to have the notion that if Edison Miranda could land flush, there wasn't anybody in the Kelly Pavlik has stared that notion down. He's taken a lot of flush. Again, the myth of the super muscular body as opposed to the longer loose is the 4th round of the schedule 12. But at this pace, who really thinks it might go 12? Stranger things have happened, I guess. That's only 14%. Pavlik is landing at a very high connect percentage. The next time Miranda has the same way.
Well, Miranda might have won the 2nd round on some cards, but a point taken can be very important in any fight.
Miranda's waving Pavlik in as if to say, keep throwing, I want to trade with you.
No, I think what he's saying, he's touching his heart to say, I've got a heart, I can take your best shots.
Question is, how long are his eyes going to stay open? To me, they look like they're closing pretty fast.
See, in this kind of situation, Pavlik should stick more to his boxing, his technical skills, going in there right behind a jab to advantage there.
Well, it hasn't been a disadvantage so far.
Yeah, but I think what Lennox is saying is one big punch. But on the other hand, he keeps maintaining the chance that he's going to land the one big punch.
Right, but there's always that chance.
This is a fight that doesn't need a lot of captions. The pictures tell the story.
Now Miranda starts to build confidence with his right hand again.
But those punches aren't.
One of them did. That one did,
and
too.
that one did, too.
Yep.
Trainers tell you at that position, blows it right up.
He didn't have that long amateur career put for the fight. Only a 25-18 edge. And a glimmer of that, as I suggested at the end of the round, that things had started to go a little bit better for Miranda in the last minute.
Miranda's gotten a little bit accustomed to what he timed and the appearance of getting hit a lot more, and the reality. Well, this has the appearance now of becoming a war of attrition.
War of wills.
Who's going to...
Anything you can do in sparring to prepare for the physical damage that goes with fighting like this.
All different styles are always coming at me.
Big right hand.
Oh, that hurt him. He's out.
Miranda is down, and the question is, can he make it up?
Yes! One throw.
I don't
understand it when a referee does this, when a fighter is advantage.
Well, to be fair, you know, he dropped his mouth guard, so the referee has to put back his mouth guard.
He's going anyway. He just got hit with a massive left hook. And Edison Miranda still wobbling now as the 7th round begins. Harold
to hit Miranda with a great shot right now to stop this fight. And I know the referee's standing close, watching out for Miranda, because Miranda looks very shaky on his legs.
Jose Bonilla told Edison Miranda, if you don't show me something in the first minute, I'm going to stop the fight. And he is up on the steps in Miranda's corner. You can see him behind Edison right there, yelling at Edison that he's about to stop the fight unless Miranda can somehow fight back.
Push him off.
Now, we showed you in the feature piece that Bonilla is both a father figure and a trainer for Edison Miranda. It must be very difficult now for him to watch his fighter wobble around the ring, his right eye closing, and this is stoppage time. Any other referee would have stopped it before there. Smoker finally does. Kelly Pavlik has a huge knockout victory.
And now we have a build-up